Dímelo, compa, ¿cómo estás? Hay que seguir hablando acerca del proyecto, mi pana. Yo no sé nada de Unity, mi bro. Ay, ay. Okay. A ver si funcionó con el YouTube. Uf, it did not work with YouTube. Sheesh. Híjole. Oh my gosh. What the hell? Everything's just getting broken now. How the hell did I reach the limit already, bro? What the flip? All the way to 3 p.m. What the hell am I gonna do? Okay. What's up, y'all? ¿Cómo va la vaina, mi bro? El YouTube no está funcionando. So we gotta go over to creator tools, stream overlay. There was this. How the hell did we do this? Was it nah. History, grab YouTube. Here we go. This is what we want. Fudge. Y ahora no funciona. ¿Qué le vas a hacer al game? Brother, le iba a hacer par de cositas, pero ahora parecer que no, no me va a funcionar. Porque se me acabaron los tokens. Así que está en veremos. No, pero he cambiado un montón de cosas. Oh, this is working. It is. Oh, cool. So YouTube is working. I didn't expect it to work. Nice. What's up? Who cares? How you doing, bro? Pero mira, muchos cambiecitos que vienen al juego, mi brother. Y déjame ver si te puedo enseñar, porque tengo un montón de vainas acá que he hecho y que ahora me está como que no funcionando. Aquí te enseño. Mira, por ejemplo, hay un juego, hay varios juegos como este que se llama Archero, right? Archero es un juego en donde vas y matas a un montón de gente y tienes un montón de power-ups que puedes elegir. Por ejemplo, puedes elegir que tengas muchas más arrows o homing arrows y cosas así por el estilo. Y ahora quiero cambiar el juego a que se sienta un poquito más como este y como este, en donde puedes elegir, cada vez que subes de nivel, puedes elegir un nuevo poder al que puedas utilizar. Así que, por ejemplo, está bonito el arte visual. ¿Cuál del juego? Brother, pues cambié el arte visual del juego. Lo cambié porque me dieron un montón de feedback y me dijeron que hay veces que no se traba el juego. Y es porque los shaders que tengo y todas las visuales. Así que me tocó cambiar un poquito el juego, man. Mr. Who Cares. Oh, you changed your name, Mr. Who Cares. Been a hot minute. We're gonna code this stream, right? That is the goal. That is the hope. But we'll see. Pero sí, no sé si te puedo enseñar. Pero el juego ha cambiado. Like, se ve un poquito más diferente ahora. La pelota se ve diferente. So it's changing. It's changing. A little bit. Voy por más un estético que es más flat. Pero a ver en qué llegamos. Yeah, little thought, the YouTube at the end didn't make sense since we're on Twitch. Plus, a lot of people call me Mr. Who Cares anyways. Gotcha. Will that work? Dejo al fondo, no me dieron esta semana de vacaciones. Mejor trabaja juicioso en tu proyecto y después miramos lo nuestro. Listo, mi prana. Listo, está bien. Tú solo me avisas cuando tengas el tiempo porque al final del día ese plan que te comenté es algo en verdad que quiero hacer y estoy en pasos a hacer algo similar pero sin la conexión con el avatar. Pero estoy listo para jugar con algo como eso. Mr. Who Cares? So maybe this is something that interests you or not. Let me know what you think. All right. So I noticed that I have several. If you see here on the left side, there's this application that's running here. And what this is a hub that I created to help me manage the web applications that I'm currently building on stream. So I don't know if you have this problem, but I do. Maybe it's because I'm working on too many projects at once. A problem where I have a bunch of terminals that are opened, and these terminals are for different processes for a specific application. So for instance, my stream overlay, when it's running, I have a terminal open for that. Whenever I'm running my website and I'm testing it out, I have a terminal on the side running for that. Or when I'm dealing with Fromi, I have a terminal on the side for that as well. So this was a lot of things for me to keep in my head and know what's for what. So I built this super small application. It's a desktop application where I just give it a folder path. It will detect all of the processes it can run, all the web applications it can run. And then it will just have a GUI for me to, either start or stop a process that's running. So for instance, right now my stream overlay that's running currently, I should have ran the start, not the dev, but I ran the dev. And you can see the logs down here at the bottom of it running. But I know from a fact that this application is running. I don't need to go hunt down any terminal or anything. It's just running right here for me. So the same for Fromi. right? Fromi, you know, I can edit what port I want it for it to run on. I can see my environment files here that is for that project, and just a quick way for me to, you know, run it. And see here, I'm running Fromi. If I wanted to go look at it, I hit open URL. If that button works, it should work, but it's not. Oh, it's because it failed to run. Why it failed? It says a node is already running it on that port. So I probably have some process that's running it already, and I need to go figure out where that process is. But, you know, I guess let's just do that. LOL, I don't have that issue. Remember, my stuff is running in containers, so all of those containers run on their own processes in their own environment. I only SSH into ones I do care about. Makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah, I don't know if there's a use case for this, to be honest. I just know, like, for me, this is very easy for me to, like, see at a glance what is running. You know, and I can see like all the builds like this. Okay, these failed to run. This one is running right now. I don't know why the button is still live, but obviously still has some bugs. One service active, but yeah. Dímelo, Javi, que pues mi pana, ¿en qué has estado? I mean, from how you explained it, it will be good for folks who run Docker locally and they're trying to figure out what's running and doing what. Yeah, it could expand to Docker for sure. Right now, I don't have Docker support. Right now, I was just working on, I guess, the npm or I guess JavaScript web servers that I'm running, and that's the bare minimum use case for myself. But extending it over to Docker, that's actually a pretty good idea. On top of that, what else have I been working on? Oh yeah, I have this thing here. This is basically my brain. I don't know if y'all remember my Obsidian file about all of these things that I'm mapping from my transcripts to capturing my tone to my voice. Well, this here is basically a dashboard that let me see at a glance what is running. So, you know, so my vault has 12 projects, 16 transcripts so far. These are all the content ideas it's generated. And it tells me, you know, the different times in which it runs, what model I'm using for Llama. Yeah. So this is just kind of like not a mission control, but it's kind of like at a glance, what is going on with my OS. What else have I worked on? Oh, bro. I've been working big time on my game. Like after the conversation with Kuklo on Friday, he gave me a ton of great feedback. You also gave me some great feedback in terms of the accelerometer. I'm trying to work better on my articulation. And remember how you laid it out. Who cares? You laid it out with like accelerometer. I think that's how you laid it out. So I'm trying to work on that. But what I'm trying to do is then in my game, I took so much feedback and I spent a lot of time just discussing with Claude more so about the direction and the mechanics of the game itself. And the goal is to refactor the game to fit in these brand new mechanics that will maintain the user's attention for longer. You know, there was a big problem with the game in which there's this hard, this scaling that was pretty hard, and one, hard to follow, and two, it was just hard overall as a game. So I toned back down a lot of different things. For instance, the boss level doesn't appear at level 10 anymore. It appears maybe at level 5 or level 7. There's now no skill selection. The skill selection is something you choose to do, and when you do it, it's very impactful to you. So there's a lot of little things coming on. Obsidian does not work for me. I'm most as project manager. Pero ¿cómo no te funciona, Javi? ¿Cómo lo quieres utilizar? porque hay varios skills que puedes bajar que funcionan muy bien con Claude y Obsidian, que te recomiendo que los cheques. What's up, Spectre? How you doing, man? Look, bro, I'm working on my branding, man. I'm trying to figure out how this branding is gonna fit for the stuff we've been talking about. I like this a lot, but I wanted to change the font and I can't change the font at all. Listo, Javi, gracias. Yo, what happened here? What happened? Okay, oh my gosh, there we go. Gracias, Javi, por estar por acá, mi pana. Hablamos por el Discord, mi bro. Yeah, for sure. Today is gonna be probably a short stream. Look, I'm like, I gotta shave, I gotta, do a bunch of different things because there's two things happening today. One, I'm having a conversation with about next steps for a job. Now at 2:30. Well, not next steps. It's kind of like the intro to get started in the interview process. That's happening at 2:30 my time. Then at 5:30, I am driving down to Bumble headquarters, and they're gonna have a meetup where they're gonna be talking about the shift in mobile development and AI usage, and it's also like a space where you can make networking connections and talk to the actual engineers over at Bumble to get a better feel of what the company is like. So hopefully, that networking event will also lead me to starting the Bumble interviewing process, and then see if we land and getting a job. The only thing I don't like about it is that it is kind of far from where I live, and I would have to drive in 3 times out of the week, so we'll see. So a mock-up. Yes, the 2:30 call is kind of a mock-up interview. Kind of. But yeah. Spectre, man. So what we think about this? Like real talk. Spectre and who cares, man? What do we think about this? Is this meh? Is this like, I was thinking that could just be like a logo that goes over my heart or something, and this is just kind of where I'm gonna put on all my social branding, all my social media. I don't know. I think the font here needs to change. Maybe the Z changes as font. Okay, what is off about it, if you can pinpoint it? I feel like the height maybe it's not centered correctly. It looks like the height of the F, like this bottom, there's more space down here. It needs to drop a little bit lower. You don't like the brackets? Okay. 3 colors is pushing it. Okay. So like that? Okay, something like this is popping more. Should we change the font of the Z? At least the sizing of the brackets. Is it too big or too small, Spectre? Okay, I mean, that's how I thought it started. It was just the brackets, the FZR. Too small, I see. That's the bracket here. Can I make the bracket bigger? Let me give this to ChatGPT because I don't know how to edit SVGs. No, it's an SVG viewer. So this is SVG editor. I don't know how to use SVGs, but I do know that is a way to scale it. So I guess what I could do is download this and edit it inside of like GIMP or something, and change it there. But I don't know much about SVGs. Is this HTML? It looks like HTML. Yeah, SVGs are really good when making logos. You rather do it as an SVG rather than a static image file. Yeah. What's up, Illis Preacher? How you doing, my guy? Right now, today, you know, I should be studying, to be honest, and I'm gonna show y'all what I've been studying on. I've been going over mobile system design. This is honestly probably what I should look at. However, I have several job-like stuff going on today. So right now, what I'm looking into is just my branding. I want to spend some time in getting my branding done. Do Inkscape? Okay, I think I already have Inkscape. No, I don't. Is Affinity? I just want to get one application. Is it this one? Hold on, is this free? Affinity 3 under Canva is free. So, okay. All right, I'll try this one because I've tried Inkscape, and to be honest, I didn't like Inkscape that much. Maybe it's all the buttons that it comes up with, and I'm not a designer. I don't know anything about that part of it. It is also a new app that all includes photos, photo editor, vector editor, and layout editor. That sounds something that might fit me, to be honest. Especially when I start doing like YouTube thumbnails and whatnot. So yeah, let's try out Affinity. Why do I have to sign up? Why do I have to sign? I hate that you have to sign up for certain things, bro. It's really nice, but it takes some getting used to not having things separated. I don't know what that means, bro, but we'll find out here, because we're gonna spend some time in this. By the way, Spectre, Illis Preacher, hope y'all having a great day. Just wanted to let y'all know, show y'all something really quick. I mentioned it to Who Cares earlier, but I have this little simple app that I created that helps me manage all of the processes that I'm running locally. So for instance, as you can see here, my stream overlay is already running, but if I went to Frozer.xyz, I could say, hey, for this, I want you to run it on port, I don't know, 3038. Save that, then I say, go ahead and run it. Then it's running. Probably better to see here, but it's running. No, oh, it was already running. Let me fix this and change the port actually. 3038. Save. Say, okay, hey yo, go ahead and run. Why are you unreachable? It's reachable. I hit open a URL. It opens a brand new URL, and here it's already you know what I'm saying, it's running already. Oh, it works in Linux too. Cool. Wait, if I come in here and I click here, it'll open my stream overlay. So it's just a little app so I can manage all of my locally ran processes for any web applications. So it's been pretty neat, to be honest. Affinity, let's install this. Let's see how good this is. All right. Affinity. I did not have a chance to hook in Prop TV's overlay. I don't know honestly how I'm going to hook it in, because it doesn't support the dynamic changing of the team. So I don't know if it's gonna fit. I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna put it. Like maybe there's a brand new scene that I use just for it. So if I had like a chat scene that only has the whole camera and then maybe just like the chat coming up, I could try that out just to kind of support, but I don't know if it's gonna, I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna embed it inside of my actual overlay. Oh, it's forcing me to watch this video. Okay. That's loud. Nah, we're not using Canva AI. Probably not free. Interesting. No, I don't agree to share my usage. Learn the essentials in a flash. I need to get my overlay and whatnot squared away some to then try it out. Cool. Yeah, bro, Props TV's freaking, his tool, I can see a lot of streamers using it because I've been that person who did stream elements before and it was crap. And you know, a lot of people are not as well versed to be able to build their own overlay that they can host themselves and integrate it into OBS, right? The most common people, they're gonna have a need to use that type of tool that Props TV created. So I'm actually super excited for him about that. Okay, how about we exit that? And I'll put this way. Ooh, did I close something I shouldn't have? I did, carajos. Damn it, now all my chat went away. It's okay. Stream element isn't bad as long as you're willing to deal with this laggy feeling. I mean, to me, what was bad about it was its chat customization features. It was very confusing. It wasn't intuitive at all. You know, I didn't think it was that laggy, la verdad. But it was very, very hard to just kind of use. So I don't know. That's me. User error, this guy. You mean UX error? They didn't do good UX for it. All right, so we have this SVG. Let me see what ChatGPT did. Oh, he didn't fix anything here. All right, let's try and just do this manually, actually. Slabs is done really well, but then they locked like 75% of the good features behind a paywall. Damn. Dímelo, Diambul, pues mi pana. Are you back? How was Nicaragua? All right, we have all the different layers here, but they're all separated out. And then we have this big old rectangle. You're back home? It was great, now I'm working. Hey, bro. It's a blessing to have a job. just kidding. It is. But it sucks that you're working, but you know, glad you made it back. Sounds like you have a lot of fun, and I saw your Instagram post, man. That water looked amazing. With the slide, sheesh. That whole area looked crazy. Did you get any fresh fish? ¿Pudiste comer? Damn it, I should have enabled that before. Not this time around, but I did eat a lot. Gotcha. You gotta lose. Hey, that's how it be, man. When you go on vacation and come back, it's like, yo, I'm done. I'm done. I need to lose all this weight. All right, Spectre, I'm gonna need some help understanding this, I guess. So it looks like we have a width and a height. I honestly don't know how to deal with SVGs, but it seems like we need to just scale this up already, right? I wish you could, how can we snap it to grid or something? And then maybe we ungroup these things. Can we ungroup them for now? And then we can just separate them out. Okay. LOL DM Bull, always be taking field trips. He needs to take us all on a field trip one day. That's what I'm saying, bro, for real. Dímelo, Kilobytes. Que pues, pana. How you doing? How's your day going so far? Sounds good, Spectre. Can we change this font? Or is this, what is this? Is it a text? Yeah, it is a text. So how do we change this text in here? Mento is a text. If I change this, okay, let's scroll it this way so we can maybe find, actually, is this a text too? No, it's not. That's, ooh, no. So far so good. Getting off of work. Have an exam coming up later. Man, good luck on your exam today. What's up, Adam Wolf? For 100 points, this guy. How you doing, Adam Wolf? How's your day so far? Ooh, that looks, no, I didn't want you to change. How does this feel straight looking? I like this, but it doesn't look as clean, to be honest. Oh, okay. I thought I had allergies, but now I think it's cold. Oh no! Oh no! Hope you feel better, bro. This. Is this a tool I want to use? No. Selection tool. I wish there was a way for it to show me. Okay, there's a learning experience here. Not that. Are you like sneezing all over the place, coughing everywhere, or what? Dímelo, Tocino, what's good? Ojito con esos colores estilo Hope. Brother, ni me, oh my gosh, bro. Hey, man, ojalá que, yo, that's crazy. Tocino, brother. This man's saying that this looks like the hub. This guy. I'm working on my brand. I'm trying to like do a merch for my shirt and just my brand on social media. And honestly, I'm doing this because one, I ran out of tokens and it resets at 3 p.m. So right now I'm just kind of like working something else. This guy. Yeah, it's a site that you don't want to go to. Just say it. Now I gotta change the color, bro. now I gotta change the color. How do you change the color of this thing? Okay. Purple? Oh no. No. We're gonna have to change this. Man, this guy. You ruined it for me, bro. Tocido. Why you did that? Este tipo. Me lo arruinó. All right. Why are these areas not selected? Oh, is that the outline? I see. Okay, I'll do this. I'll select all three of these, and then we'll choose the color. Oh, no, that's the outline color. So we'll choose all three. Bro, you really had a move? See? Y'all some trolls, bro. That's how he recognized it. Because he came from that side. Tocido. Puedes connevar el naranja y darle un paleta estilo Kotlin. Brother, guíame, Tocino. Dime qué hago. ¿Qué colores al estilo Kotlin? Es que yo no sé nada de diseño. Kotlin logo. Like something like this. That's interesting. Y'all some trolls, bro. Y'all really want to see me fail. To enable snapping grid, designers go to the top toolbar, click the snapping manager magnet icon. Okay, this enables snapping. Then that way, if I select something like this and I want to move it, it snaps. There we go. This is what I wanted. Okay, cool. That way we know where the center is. Right? Yep. Okay, cool. I think I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna do that for the rest. Let me snap them all to the center real quick though. No. Okay, hold on. This one first. There you go. That's what I want. The center of the entire thing. Let's actually hide the other ones first. Where do we snap this to? The center. Actually, let's hide this one. Where do we snap this one to? That's top. That's center. Cool. Unhide this one. Center. But can you tell me the distance between? Okay, that works. That's the distance up there. I see. Build a logo, build it in Kotlin, use developer duck. What's developer duck? Mr. Man. Developer duck that app, what the hell? The duck has moved to the big AI pond in the sky. Bro, what are these things that y'all are telling me about? I mean, isn't this the same as Codex and all of that? Ok, Tocino, ¿dónde pongo esos colores? O sea, para los brackets, para la Z, ¿para qué? ¿Dónde lo pongo? Coméntame. Where's the middle? It doesn't snap to the middle? Here we go. This is the middle. There we go. That's what I want. So then the R, here we go, and then the F. Cool. We just gotta make sure that this distance now, which is a little bit hard to tell, Can pick it to 202. It's 200 too much. Something like that. That's sad but understandable, Adam Wolf. I forgot. My boy Adam Wolf is the one that made the duck. No. I forgot Adam Wolf. My bad, bro. Damn, bro. Why did it go to the sky? Pero a cada uno para tener referencia. Listo. A ver con cada uno. El F. Vamos con el F a ver. Can I just put it in hex? Here. F. Y a ver este. Put this to Z. Épale, no lo cambió. Why is it not changing it, bro? The fuck? There we go. Y el otro, a ver este. Too many colors, bro. We have references here, though. Which color might look better? What is this, Spectre? Like that, Razor? Interesting. I went to the dentist yesterday and the dentist said that my front teeth are touching each other and will most likely chip away, and that's not what they want to happen. They're going to give me a little bit of overbite to prevent that. Damn. Good luck on that. Who cares? Good luck. I hate going to the dentist. Like, I think I do a pretty decent job of flossing every day. You know, brush 3 times a day. 2 to 3 times a day. Minimum 2. But like every time I go to the dentist, I get a crazy headache, bro. Like they whatever they do, it just like it hurts. I floss every single day since I had double jaw surgery, bro. So see, hey, yeah, flossing is highly important for stuff. For mouth health. New alert, Freezer. What's up, man? How you doing, King Troop? Te digo cómo lo haría. Z en naranja y las demás letras un degradado mirado hacia azul. Morado hacia azul. Entonces, comenzamos con naranja, con la F. Te entiendo. Pero es que esto va a ir en una camiseta. No sé si se vería bien esto en una camiseta. I don't like how it looks right now. Maybe it's the font. You haven't been to the dentist since the last one almost killed you? What the hell? Once Cursor etc. revived, the duck could retire. I'm sorry to hear that, Adam Wolf. TikTok dance every day? Yeah, we gotta... I try to do it for my daughter and she's like, no, stop that. Don't do that. I stay flossing, look at my wrist. Of course you do, my guy. You stay dripping, 4-4 still tipping. Hey! Yo, man, this man just dropping bars over here. They overused numbing and I couldn't breathe. Are you serious, Spectre? What? Bro, that's a lawsuit right there, not gonna lie. That's wild, bro. Tocino, no sé si me gustan muchos colores, brother. No sé si me gustan muchos colores. All right, so Spectre said the brackets look bad, basically. I think the font here needs to change for sure. I think my font is not that cool. It needs to be readable. Ooh, this one looks better, I think. Wonder what all of them would look at if it's Rockwell. This looks better. F2R? Why F2R? Bro, yeah, they almost OD, you know, bro. And that's been a thing. Malpractice OD has been a thing, right? Isn't that what happened to Kanye West's mom, right? I forgot whose mom was it. It's a big thing. Yeah, but the cosmetic surgery, I think, is that they gave her like too many sleeping drugs, and that's why she passed away, right? Because she was basically overdosed. I'm not sure. What do you think about this bracket instead, Spectre? The older bracket was better? Okay. This I want this to go on a shirt. I'm trying to redefine my branding and my logo. I don't think these colors, I like the colors, but it's too many colors. Look at my Discord DM. My wife gave the final say on those look cool, bro. But like they won't look good on a shirt. You know what I mean? It's gonna be hard for them to be visually like nice on a shirt. Spectre. My wife is not a designer though. She's a UX researcher. It's different. But I still will run it through her to like see what she thinks. But yeah, the first and fourth would be good on shirt. Yeah, I can see that. They look very AI generated, not gonna lie. I do like the FZR how it is in the first one though, Spectre. I agree, Illustrice, it needs to be a different color palette. If you have any suggestions on what color palette it should be, let me know. I like bright colors on black. On black. First is good in breast quarter, makes sense. The issue is you gotta also account for what kind of ink they're using, what's the techniques, etc. True, who cares? Also, I'm trying to see like, okay, I wanted to replace, right? If we go to my Twitch, right? And can you even see here? You can't, but let's say you go to my XZ, where was XZ? I don't want to go to freaking Jack. Screw Jack. If you go to my profile, you see this here? I want to change this. I want to change this at all, you know, so it will replace that as well. So I want it to be, I don't know exactly what I want it to be. That's what I'm trying to explore, I guess. I don't know what colors fit me. Colors, pastel, vintage. Nature, happy. I mean, I'm kind of happy. Night, I do like night. Like, I don't know why my brain goes to these colors immediately. But that's not the color. That might not be a cool color to draw. Maybe this one. Or maybe this one. Like something like this for the edges. Bro, it didn't capture it. I got loyalty. TTS is broken. It shouldn't be, bro. See, it's Firebot, bro. Firebot is not automatically connecting to my damn stream. It's supposed to. Yo, Spectre, do you mind giving back King Troop his points for the TTS? It's not broken. It's just the way it works is you turn on Firebot and it detects that it's connected to OBS. And once it's connected to OBS, everything links up normally. But it didn't do that. It didn't do that. So, yeah. Dímelo, Panda Code. Estoy bien, ¿y vos? How you doing? ¿Cómo estás? When you click on a color palette, you can copy the hex value to paste it in. Gotcha. Also keep in mind, the more colors you do, generally the more cost depending on the method. Yeah, that's why I think initially I had these as white, because I wanted and only one color, one of them as a different color, because I wanted to. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start somewhere here. I did 1.5 years high school of shirt printing. It was fun, but we did it the old-fashioned way. You had to carve out your design on a printing rubber. That's crazy. King Troop, I don't know if you want to try it again, bro. If it works.
Heck Inspector proclaims,
there you go.
The King Troop says, I got. Loyalty.
I got loyalty inside my DNA. I see what time per time you on, King Troop. You probably over there jamming. Gotcha. ¿Estás bien? What are you doing now, my friend? Pues, brother, ahorita mismo debería estar estudiando. I should be reading here on Cash-In. Pero como el límite se va a resetear a las 3 de la tarde, la verdad ahorita mismo que me estoy enfocando en hacer mi logo. Lol, I'm not. I'm about to head out to the mechanic. Damn. Mechanic trips are always fun, right? Whenever you get it together, I need Excel in all colors. Hey, let's go. What's up, my guy? Yo, I hope to see you this Friday morning, man. Hope you gonna show out on Friday, or what's up? By the way, y'all, the One Piece boat, this is where it's at. And I'm thinking I'm gonna continue it on Friday, because I do have a lot of studying I need to do this week. Bet. I'm gonna text you the night before, bro. I know, Spectre. I know. Ok, a ver, Tocino, como este, a ver qué es esto. Interesting. Me gusta, pero creo que los colores me matan. I don't know if I want this many colors. No sé si quiero tantos colores. Creo que quiero más blanco. Porque es que al uno usar bastante colores, te cuesta más cuando quieres hacer camisetas. Y la idea, Tocino, es que esto va a ser una camiseta para poner este logo. What subjects? What do you mean, Adamolf? Like what I'm gonna be studying on? Oh, Panda Code, this guy. What's up, Panda Code, man? Yeah, man, I'm just, as I was saying, I should be studying about mobile design, basically. I'm just going over this, how to scale from 0 to millions of users, just to know more. I mean, this is honestly a refresher on things that I already know. But I was talking to Gemini, and based on the Reddit interview, or just mobile interviews in general for senior Android engineers, this is one of the big ones to read. So I'm trying to finish myself going through this. I already went through most of these except for the top K. Sliding window, I did those on my own, but a lot of the leak code stuff I've already done. So now I think I need to start doing design, and then at night practice leak code. Design, then at night practice leak code. I need to go more into not data structures, but more so like state management, and learn, how to structure out the actual data that I'm gonna use. And yeah. I was gonna redesign my mobile app. I was gonna redesign my game today. However, like I met the okay, I'm gonna confess something here. All right, my buddy, y'all know him, Twinkie Heist. I got on a call with him yesterday, and we were talking for about an hour, 2 hours, about a lot of things. And one of the biggest things is, obviously, your boy is so disorganized. I am super disorganized, and I'm focusing on too many things at once, instead of like honing in into one thing and build it out. So I was telling him that, man, I keep hitting the Claude limits, I keep hitting the Codex limits, and it's not so much because I'm wasting tokens, but more so because like I'm iterating on a lot of things I'm doing across multiple projects. And then the ship is moving like 1 inch at a time. So after having the conversation with him, he told me, yo, this is an investment in yourself. Why don't you up yourself to the $100 a month Claude? Try it for 1 month, and then tone it back down if you need to. But you're obviously hitting all of the limits, and it's stopping you from building the things you need to get done. Not only that, but you're focusing on too many projects at once. Just finish your game. Just finish your game. And that really like kind of stuck with me. So I pulled the trigger. I spent the $100 for the Anthropic. Thank y'all for my birthday money last week. It funded it. And then now I went all into the game itself. So much so, because look, on Friday I was here for like 6 or 7 hours. And then we had somebody came on the stream who was an ex-game dev and was giving me like some harsh feedbacks. Not so much harsh feedbacks. He asked me, do you want the goody feedback or like the truth feedback? And I was like, the truth. And he was hitting me, asking me a lot of questions. And it made me realize that what they were saying is something that was common amongst all of y'all who've tested the app for me. Y'all have told me several things that this person hit, which is a recurring theme. And it made me realize that, yo, the game can be fun, but unless you have a connection with the person that's building the game, you're not really gonna care for the game that much. So this idea instilled in me, and I've been like hitting the AI so much to where I'm hitting this limit. Even if I'm only working on the game itself, only on the game, I'm hitting the limit on the $100 a month plan, right? So it means that like I'm fully invested right now in getting this game out and getting it in a really good spot. And thank you, Twinkie, for like kind of shift my brain mindset towards this. So, I think I'm trying to focus into that and focus into my branding at the same time. Those are like my two top priorities. I'm not gonna worry about everything else. You know, even though I went off to the side and built this little tool for myself, you know, I'm not gonna worry about it anymore. But yeah, that's kind of where we at. It's very tough to focus, especially like AI gives you this false sense that you can multitask, right? I can send a prompt for it to go do this, send a prompt for it to do on that other project. But the reality is I'm the one that has to do the context switching. The AI doesn't really have to. I'm the one. And that is something that's hard to manage, right? I can only fit so much in my brain at a time. So that's kind of where we at. Hope that makes sense. And I didn't ramble a lot on it, but yeah.
Thinking Troop proclaims, sometimes I get in a mode with a dude, and I whisper to the dude and say, tonight, I want to see you use that gun.
Dang, bro. This man is a savage. King Troop, calm down, man. Go to the mechanic. All right. What do we think about... I don't know, bro. I don't even know where to go with this brand. Colors. I'm definitely switching the yellow after Tocino said something. Definitely changing out the yellow. Okay. So I like this. I think the font still needs work. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try and choose a different font. Definitely not that one. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Nope. Oh, no, bro. Don't change on me. Let's see if we can change the F, the Z. Honestly, I just want it to be something recognizable. It doesn't look too simple. And it's cool to rock on a t-shirt. You know, like, I don't know. Like, I think of Nike. I wear Nike a lot. And I want to be able to say I wear my shirt just like I wear a Nike t-shirt. ¿Te imaginas que ahora usas el font de otro hub conocido? Brother, no me mientas, brother. En verdad. En verdad. This guy, bro. Me está jodiendo conmigo, ¿no? ¿O es en serio? Oh, yo me tenías ya y ver. Yo, y vos tenés tanta, ¿cómo se dice? Conocimiento de los hubs, al parecer. Eres todo un experto. Oh, man. Nah. Nah. I'm not a designer, bro. What the fuck am I doing? I am not a designer. Maybe try fonts and go and see which ones you like. I've seen that before, but it's kind of hard to see it when you're editing it. Every shirt gets different fonts and colors. Man, now that's the insight of a very creative person. You know, you never know what font you're gonna get. You just purchase and it's random. It's a gift box. It's a mystery box, just like these. By the way, I only have 2 left. And it's gonna be Usopp and Luffy in here. Bro, that's marketing strategy right here, bro. You never know what font you're gonna get. You might get the mystery font. Who knows? Yeah, hey. Así funciona. And it means you have one less problem to solve, bro. Hey. You're not lying, bro. You're not lying. See, I like this font, but I don't feel like it would look good on a shirt. It's hard to read. I like wacky fonts, so like these look cool, but I don't know. Oh, I don't want artistic, I want futuristic. Me gusta separado, y si haces la Z como algo de programación con y los puntos sean los de arriba y abajo de la Z, ¿Cómo así, brother? Entonces sería I don't think that's what this man is talking about, bro. Tocino. Algo así. Espérate. Ok. Creo que te entiendo. Entonces, eso es algo que tendría que crear, ¿no? That's something I'll have to do. Yo no sé dibujar, brother. I wish freaking Spectre was here too, because he's the one that told me to use this tool, and I need help to learn how to draw and do shit on this. Okay, let's say a square. A rectangle. Okay, let's delete this rectangle, but we add this rectangle. Then can I set the background of this rectangle? Let's fill it with... Oh, it's not show. Okay, it's here. Let's see here. Oh, he is here. This guy. So, tú estás diciendo algo como que... How do you... Ok, entonces vamos a hacer esto en... No. Lo dejamos en blanco. Move tool is V. Pero este color ya sería rojo. Por ejemplo. Entonces tú estás diciendo que algo como así. Y que parezca una Z. Can't draw a line. Algo así, mi brother. I don't know what the fuck. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh, bro. Okay. Help me, Spectre. You the one that knows about this, bro. So for a Z, it'd be something like that. There's something here. I don't know what this tool is, bro. What tool is this? Fill tool. Okay. Ellipse tool. Shape builder tool. I want to build a shape. Here. No? No, I've never used that. Like I told y'all, I'm not a designer. I have not ever used any like tools when it comes to drawing or making art. How can we just make this a straight line, bro? Okay, there you go, stabilizer. Híjole. This is gonna be taking way longer than I think. Tocino. His idea was pretty good, but this is not. How can it look like a Z when it has? No, dos arriba en vez de uno y abajo dos también, delante y atrás. Listo. Yo, Spectre, that looks way better, to be honest. You did that one by hand? How, bro? Okay, espérate. So Tocino kind of gave me some advice, kind of. There was this. He said 2 above, then 2 below. I don't understand his vision, bro. I don't understand his vision at all. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna group these. Can you group? And just move these off to the side for now. And in the meantime, I'm gonna try and find a font. Different font. Pen tool. You use this tool? Ah, that's crazy, bro. Okay, I see. So I took the pen tool. P, right? And I do something, pen tool like this, okay. What does this do? Can you fill this? What the I don't know what the fuck, oh my gosh. I'm getting frustrated. You click to make shapes out of dots. Okay, I have the pen. Let's say I want to create a circle shape. So I have here, okay, sure, what is that? Okay. It doesn't connect. Why does it not connect? Okay. Then how do I fill this? What the fuck is going on, bro? Oh my gosh. Where's this curve? Okay, here. How do I draw inside of this? Fill it? There we go. Okay, I see. I see. Oh, this is cool. How do I move this? No. Then can I use the... Can I modify? I can't modify the points. How do I modify the points? There we go. Okay. This is interesting. Interesting. Ooh, okay. Okay. Let's make a Z. Let's make a Z. I'm gonna go over here and make the Z. So we have from here to here to here. It's a horrible looking Z, not gonna lie. You can also use your arrow keys to move the points around in steps. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, cool. Good to know. Actually, this is a horrible looking Z, bro. All right, and then we can adjust it though. It looks like we can adjust it, right? We have the pencil, which let us adjust certain things. Yeah, it really doesn't look like a Z, bro. Esa seta está chula, bro. Yes, it's a male Z, bro. El Z, bro. That's funny. Okay. None of that. What if I want to modify this one? Okay, I can move it around like this. Gotcha. But see, I want this to snap. It's not snapping, bro. How do I know the distances and all of that? Let me see here. Snapping grid, presets, page layout objects, object creation, curve drawing. Okay. There we go. Now it's snapping. Here we go. All right. Where does this one snap to? Cool. Good. That's fine. I see. Grids. Should I change it to grids? Is what you're saying? Snap to grid. This Z looks so horrible. Híjole. Bro, I don't know what the hell we're doing, man. I feel like I'm wasting time, not gonna lie. Do we even need this point? I don't think we do. It's just nice seeing them in the least for position snap. Is nice as long as it doesn't snap to the wrong point. Kinda. Yeah, bro, I feel like I'm wasting time with this, man. Oh, man, where'd it go? How? Yeah, but gosh, bro. I have no creative mind for this shit. I get frustrated so easily about it. Okay. And V, let's move you over here. Back to here. Don't worry about the logo at the moment. Seems to be an minimal thing in the grand scheme of things you need to work on. I think it's I don't want to work on the coding part of it because I don't have any tokens right now. And I've already done the pre-work of priming the AI with enough rules, requirements, and context for the next thing I'm trying to build and rework. So it doesn't make sense. And it was already in progress of doing all of this work. I hit the limit. So it doesn't make sense for me to go in and do it and touch it since it's already in progress. So the next best thing for me to work on is get my logo right, get my branding kit right for Frozer. So this is my next high priority thing to work on. Shit. Keep mouse. What's going on with you? What else is there beside the logo though? Off the top of mind, the next thing I could probably work on is my CI pipeline with Fastlane. But once again, that's something I can easily delegate to AI. You know, I've hit both the Codex and the Claude limits. I can't use Codex again until April 4th, and I cannot use Claude until 3 p.m. So, Duck.ai, there you go. Put in another one. They don't look like they cross each other. It's like this needs to move up. It's not, bro. It's not. Look at. Me rendí. Me he rendido. Yeah, this shit not looking good at all, bro. Like, at all. Okay. Okay, I know a lot of people uses this one, and I don't really want to use this one. But what do y'all think? And why is my mouse lagging so much? Something like that instead. Branding is more than a logo. That is true. Spectre, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, bro. What else is there to a logo? Like a slogan, right? Bro, I really don't like do this work because I feel I'm super slow. Let's see what ChatGPT says. Frozer's branding feels like a builder's identity with pressure, heart, and style. No fake guru tech, not loud gamer chaos, not polished startup, bro. It's more like hard, clean, dark, and real, with streetwear energy, technical precision, and emotional honesty. Do y'all feel like that is true? An athletic, futuristic builder brand for someone who creates real things in public while staying grounded, relatable, and human. That sounds right. The core piece is a CR builder first. You make apps, games, system, ideas. The brand should always feel like it comes from someone who actually does the work. Well, AI, you're the one doing the work for me. Dark and sharp, near black backgrounds, strong contrast, minimal clutter. You don't want to see my desk. Clean forms, nothing soft or overly playful unless it's intentional. Contain energy, structured around intensity, discipline around creativity. That's why the bracket idea, the control glow, and the strong letters forms make sense. Your company look and feel, but it can be frustrating for them on the flow. But this is their brand kit. Okay, what is the key to building brand equity? Sure your company is representing consistent appealing. Sure. With brand parameters built right into the platform, everyone who creates your context for your company, from business cards to media kits to productivity to presentation to press. Yeah, I understand what a brand kit is. In this video, Clayton and Rachel show you how to create and scale your brand identity and keep your digital assets consistency.
Our series on Canva for teens. I'm Clayton, and if you're watching this, I'm guessing you've experienced branding headaches. Branding inconsistency is a...
Play while I go down, person. What's up, Star Trek Labs? How you doing? Bro, right now I'm trying to figure out a logo for my brand. I'm trying to up my brand stuff while reworking my game. Bro, I'm trying not to waste time, bro. Don't put me like that. You know what? Okay. If we really don't want to waste time, I'll just go into this, which is studying my cash. You know? But I'm trying to be intentional. Can you explain what the branding is for? It's for me, for Frozer. So it is I want to no longer think about who Frozer is in the internet. Instead, just have a branding for Frozer. That way it's easily recognizable that that's that person. And then this will go along with my applications. It will go along with my social media like YouTube and Instagram and X, and obviously Twitch. So I'm just trying to hone in onto what I want my branding to be, because I feel like I've always been all over the place about my branding. I know I like dark colors. I mainly black. I wear a lot of black. So I want to have like a shirt, for instance, that I wear every time I come on stream. That's like my stream shirt. And then that can eventually become merch, if anything. So yeah, I don't know. That's kind of where I'm at. Star Trek Labs. So you have any suggestions? Please let me know. Yeah, bro. Firebot is a pain. There's this tool tool that Spectre just had me download. It's called Affinity. It's free. It's by the creators of Canva. So it's not exactly Canva, but it's, I guess, adjacent to it. Made a logo in ShareHub channel. This is the logo, right? It looks cool. I'm trying to see if I see myself wearing this as a shirt. I would love some color in it. We can maybe adjust this to put the colors. Did you make this manually or just fonts? I don't know, man. It's something about the font that I don't like. Bro, really? Really? Spectre. Look what he did. This guy, bro. For real? Now I'm wasting time. Star Trek Labs. Dude, freaking pickle. Frozen logo. This guy. Branding guidelines. You can build your own style. Okay, hold on. What would the brand style and brand kit and style guide be? See, it says developer, athlete, creator, survivor. I think that's a good set of words that describe me. Looks like I went to you. This pressure, discipline, and presence, position, and first visibility. Who creates in public? The brand sits in an institution of software development, game building, creator journey, resilience, streetwear confidence. The streetwear part is something that I really want to hold on to. I think something like that, who cares? It's something close to what you've shared. I think I need to mess around with add the font or built under pressure. Okay, this is brand pillars, but first, that's the pillars, right? Visual direction, dark UI, streetwear label, modern tech brand, visual keywords. Okay, logo system, frozen wordmark or FZR wordmark symbol and dark background. Ooh, my eye is hurting. I got a doctor's appointment on this weekend for my eye, so hopefully we get some better signals, I guess, or better results. Oh, my neck. Off-white. Amber. Let's try this amber color. What does this look like? No, it's going back to that color that we don't want. It's going back to that color that we don't want. Okay. I do know that the Z looks kind of nice when it was this color. Like, I kind of like this. Pickle green, hell no. I mean, to be honest, I did think about using green, but it was in honor of Android. You know, like, what if the green was something like that? Would that look bad? But, okay, so the reason why I didn't want to use the green after all, and then the purple, is because it reminds me of Twitch and Kick. And I'm like, I don't know if that's a good thing. It looks generic. It looks, yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I like that. I miss Who Cares YouTube this guy. Yeah, this looks too much like Twitch and Kick. What palette is this? The blues are nice, but to be honest, I don't want a blue, and I'm tell you why. It's because I don't fuck with the Dallas Cowboys. As cheesy as that sounds, you know, I don't mess around with the Dallas Cowboys. So I don't want blue in my logo at all. Off sports ball, yeah. I mean, like, let me see here. By the way, y'all, Twinkie put me on this Chrome extension called Toby. It's actually pretty good. It helps me, like, because I have so many tabs open all the time, but it helps me manage it pretty well. Ew, Chrome. This guy. Okay. Colors. What the hell? Colors that look great on a dark black t-shirt. Let's see images here. At least use Brave. I mean, I've used Brave in the past. Isn't Brave you could also earn there was some coin that you could farm automatically for you. See, like, look, this color, I like this because it pops out on black. I like this because it pops out on yellow. Like, I wouldn't wear a yellow shirt though. I'll probably wear something black. Mustard yellow. Lol, you haven't seen Tab Nightmare. I have toned it down a crap ton, but I used to have 2K tabs across 3 windows. Now I'm at 184 tabs. Bro, yeah. I thought I was bad. I thought I was bad, bro. Apparently not. Yeah. This looks sick. But it's a whole thing, right? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm not uploading anything. No. I didn't know you could do that. That's cool. Sick as well. That's a graphic. I don't have a graphic. I only have text. I never knew that, bro. No. I don't want this look. This, okay, strive to be better. I don't know if I like those colors. I use it all the time to make sure no one's stealing my shit. This guy. Bro, let them steal it, man. Then you sue them later. Just get it. Okay, look at this one. Look at this font. APC with a thing right there. That looks... This looks cool. This looks cool. But how... Swim means nothing? I mean, true, you can scare them. I like this. Can we change the font of these? Yeah, let's see here. Something bold and big. No. Rounded maybe a little bit. No. We have a handful of won lawsuits and we never got the money from it, even when they had wages garnished. Easily lost over 50K the first 3 years of business. What? That is crazy, bro. I'm sorry to hear that. It sounds like it's very, I mean, most of the time, even when you sue somebody, right? The money you're gonna get is just what you lost, hopefully. But it's not like you're gonna get additional charges. What size is this? How can I see what size is this? 606 points. Okay, let's put this at 600, right? Let's put this at 600 as well. This looks so horrible, bro. So horrible. How to chop off just this section? I can't, huh? Can I cut it? I can't. There's one person alone that owes 25K for this year. That's wild, bro. That is crazy. Huh. Interesting. We have a total of 40K in outstanding debt from clients at the moment. That's wild, bro. I wishing you the best in getting that money out, man. That's unfortunate. People messing around with people's money like that, man. That ain't cool. Infrared. This is looking all pathetic, man. Okay. I don't know, man. No me gusta para nada esta vaina. So if these were to be joined, slip this out, cut this off. I'm gonna have a FZ. I don't like it. Yeah, same. Damn economy. Yeah, bro. It's not. Yeah, it did. Oh my gosh, it's just not cool. Not cool at all. Oh my gosh, man. I'm giving up. I'm giving up. This is even worse. Volt green and muted gray. What a waste. No, I don't like the green. I think the initial idea of the FZR is cool. However, it's a little bit too, I don't know what's the word. Bro. Is it a different font? Yo, hit. Oh my gosh, come on. How do I edit this? Here we go, down here. 0. This looks like little crap. I don't like this. You know that. It's a fact. Your boy is over here just wasting time. And we go into the rigor rhyme. I don't know what I am saying. This took a little fire. But it doesn't match. I don't know. I don't like to waste time, bro. I don't. I do things for y'all's benefit, not my own. I don't know what's going on with Fireball, bro. Yeah, we're gonna have to figure some stuff out, man. We're gonna have to figure out how we can make this feels less like wasting time and more actually being productive, because I am not enjoying this. I'll say that much. And today I have several conversations happening, Shiki. That's why I'm probably even in like 20 minutes or so. I'm gonna head out because I have to go prepare for that conversation at 2:30, and then I have a meeting with Bumble in around 5:30 p.m. No, Bumble, not Rumble. Moving you to the phone. Gonna new my PC and toss Linux on it. Goodbye, Windows. Great choice, my guy. Good luck. No. Bumble, not Rumble. It's not it's from what I was told, they are doing a bunch of different changes, so it's no longer going to be just a dating app. It's going to be something that involve making connections with like finding friends and stuff. So from my understanding, it's going to change quite a bit. Yeah, basically, who cares? Yeah, of course she knows, bro. What you mean? She is my partner in crime, so she has to know. Oops. Speaking of dating apps, LOL, I don't know why, but I keep getting matched with heavily overweight women. I'm more with myself, but just in the belly. I don't know, bro. I wouldn't know. I met my wife before dating apps were a thing, so I wouldn't have any idea on how that world works. I have a friend though who he said he's become an expert on using those applications. And he said there's actually an algorithm and a thing to follow about it. So I don't know. What do we think about something like this? Obviously the fonts need to change, I feel like. I think we can change this font here. Put the F and R between the outer part of the brackets. So like this, something like that. $831, hold on, what's the 0.277, 292? What's this? You can make this 400. Let's just make this 400 flat. All right, and this spacing to the bottom, it says 26.3, and this one up to the top is 15. So let's bring this down some more. Yo, why is there two? Why is there two? Okay, I have two of these. Let's get rid of one. $26. Okay, go down. Can't bring you down or what? Go down, bro. It's not moving. What the flip? I'm trying to, bro. I'm trying. I'm getting there. Yeah, but mirror the F. What do you mean by that? The edge of the letters, the edge of the letters to the edges of the brackets. So it looks right. So you're saying like the inner edge here of the outer, the end of the F should match a line. Hey, what's up, Props TV? How you doing, my guy? Thank you. Thank you. I'm trying to figure out what my logo is gonna look like for my brand. So yeah, if you have any suggestions, Props TV, please give me your insights, because I know you're the man. How you doing, bro? I didn't see your message earlier. Shout out to my boy Props TV. Y'all make sure to give him a follow. He is a dope streamer, and he's building his side gig right, not side gig. He's building his product right now, which is chatstyle.gg. Y'all can check it out. But if you're a streamer, you can definitely check his stuff out. It has dope, way more controls than Stream Elements for in regards to chat. So definitely take a look at his stuff. Props TV. I'm trying to give you a shout out. Hold on. TV. There we go. Y'all definitely take a look at his stuff. He's a really dope streamer, and he has a bun, the killer bun of the internet. Yeah, man, I am trying to figure out what I'm gonna do here for my logo, to be honest. I don't know much about this stuff. Yeah, I definitely gotta leave soon. But here we are. The colors we can change, and maybe the font we can change, but I think Spectre was saying something like this, maybe? You said to flip it? So like, no, not like that. How do you mirror it? Oh my gosh. My wife just said I like him. Please give him a shout out to Mrs. Props. Let's go, Mrs. Props. You know, hey, you have a cool hubby. He has the bun to match, dope flow, dope track list every time you go to his streams. You know, it's always a vibe over there. And yeah, you know, I see where he gets his cool points, right? He gets his cool points from you, from Mrs. Props. So, you know, you gotta keep him in check. I'm just kidding, Props. She's like, amen. Yo, that's what's up. That's what's up. Oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm doing here. All right, so we know we have a Z. Let me center this. How do I center this again? Let me hide all of these real quick. All right, let's center this. Where's the center? I thought it was gonna give me like the grids. Is it not snapping anymore? Presets. Pixel work, UI design. Here we go. Why it never picked up the center though? Oh, I want the middle to be my point of contention. How do we do this? Honest opinion, I'm really feeling the Z. I think it's a great foundation for a brand. I think you need to explore other fonts to get the F and R right. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Yeah. That would be great, bro. That would be great. I'll try to wake up earlier and join your stream tomorrow morning, and maybe you can, let me know. This is definitely out of my area of knowledge, expertise, or anything. So I'm struggling big time, not gonna lie, doing this. Like, I honestly don't, I'm just dragging stuff. I feel like a kid at a playground. Así que a ver qué se saca. ¿Qué se saca? Let me try and get this. How do I get this in the center, yo? All right, this size is, width is 1600. So that the width is 1600, this width is 93. Then I want 1600 divided by 2 minus 46.5. 1600 divided by 2 minus 46.5 would be, actually, let's just make this, can we just make this with a flat 94? Boom, and then we say, okay, I want 1600 divided by 2, then that into minus 47. There we go. Cool. So that's the center. I'd love to support you with that. Okay. Is the brand like Kotlin related, or what's the vision there? Streamer brand? Yeah, it is gonna be my streamer brand. Ideally is something that I can make a shirt out of, and I can just wear it as my brand in when I'm here, walking out the house, wherever. And also, for my social media platforms, for my Twitch stream, and eventually is gonna bleed into like my apps. So, it can be recognizable as something that's done by an indie dev, basically. Yeah, so I was thinking about that, but there's this guy, and he is very big in Spain and in the Spanish community. And look, if you can tell, his main thing is using the brackets. So I kind of don't want to, because a lot of his logo and his Discord and all of that is like this. This is his logo right here. So this is the first thing that comes to mind when I see those brackets, and I don't want to go that way. Take a look at Discord. What you added? Ooh, that's interesting. Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay. I'll try that. By the way, props. Take a look at this, bro. This is how Hector loves me, man. This is how the logo he said is supposed to be. FZR, but made out of pickles. Bet, Props TV, bet. Yeah, I'll show up tomorrow early morning and right, like I'm gonna go drop off my kids early morning to school, and when I get back immediately I'll hop on to watch you do your stuff. You didn't see? You want to see Straight Labs, bro? Here you go, man. Here you go. It's a pickle FZR. This man is something else, man. I think FZR from Frozer and brackets is the zero surrounding it. What's up, Rajar? Dímelo, Cali, que pues. Man, y'all like, see, here it is. This is what he sent. Yeah, I agree, Props TV. No, we don't. No, we don't. ¿Quieres sorpresa? Estoy live haciendo una app. Duro. ¿Estás live aquí en Twitch? No, bro. Pero permíteme, Cali, es que yo me voy a ir ahorita. Me tengo que ir porque tengo una entrevista. Pero te puedo mandar los rates si quieres. Bro, come on, bro. Look at the veininess of the pickle, bro. This is more like a lettuce. Oh my gosh, this is, oh my gosh, okay. No, thank you. No, thank you. Listo. So I think we're gonna raid Kali. Kali is streaming right now. I don't know what they're streaming about, but we can show some support over there. Unless Props TV is streaming because he got here first. Listo. Okay, we can take a raid over there. Yes, exactly, bro. Exactly, Props TV. That's why it was kind of sus, man. If we get 10 folks to agree to the pickle logo, you must do it. Okay, who cares? If anybody in the Discord, you know, put a pickle emoji on your post about that, 10 people at the very least will get a special edition shirt out with the pickle logo. Like for sure. And I'll wear it. I'll wear it at least once a week for 5 weeks. You doing good, Rajar? Yeah, Rajar's like, nah, I don't want the pickle. Alright, let's put this one to the same spot real quick. The X is here, but then we're gonna scoot this down to the bottom. Dope. For now. And then the Z, line them up in the middle here. As well. Boom. That's perfect. And then this is a start, right? We'll obviously change the font, but I don't know how to invert this. Can you mirror it? Alignment, align center, geometry, divide, transform, flip horizontally. So this is what Spectre was saying to do, something like this. What's the sizing of this? The sizing of this is 256.4. So 256.4. Something like that. Listo, Kali. Entonces, Kali, no te tiro el raid. In my family, I can eat a full gooseberry with a straight face, except only me. Ojalá de amor le la cuando le veas otro día cuando sea me animas. Sí, sas. Okay, listo. All right, cool. I think this is a decent stopping point for me because I do gotta get prepared for this conversation I'm gonna have here in like 30 minutes. But we're gonna throw a raid over to Kali over here, because I know they're coding, they're probably doing something. It's in Spanish, but y'all just show them some support. You know, show them some support. A lot of the Spanish speaking community here, they show support to English community folks. So y'all just show them some support. I do got a dip though. I do got a dip because, like I said, I gotta prepare. You know, I gotta help my wife out on something. Then I have to come back here at 2:30. Then I have to go get ready to leap out to do the other stuff. So, Kali right here, Kali Shinrei. They're currently streaming right now. So, damn it, bro. I keep missing some of the YouTube views. Okay, anyways. All right, I think this is a good stopping point. Yeah, I think this is a good stopping point for me. Wrong button. All right, y'all, look. Tomorrow, my goal is to enter early, take a look at Props TV stuff, then stream. And when we're streaming, I'm planning to do a mix of studying and vibe coding. Probably going to do some leak codes because I'll have much more of a better idea of what to expect in these interviews after my conversations today. So yeah, tomorrow I'll come in through and do some studying, some vibe coding, and we'll make sure the pickle stuff are on. But I'm starting to think I need to time it. Like we're gonna have like every hour there's a 30-minute window or so. Bro, I didn't know you were streaming. I didn't know you were streaming, bro. If not, I would say let's raid you. Spectre. Oh, you're not. Okay, cool. Well, y'all, please go ahead and show some support to Kali. You know, they're building something with AI. They have a cool concept that they shared with me. A lot of it was in Spanish, but it's a great world. Like, it's a big world. Think Ready Player One, but on D&D level. That's what they were looking into. I don't know what they're doing right now, but we're gonna go ahead and raid them, and then I'll catch y'all tomorrow. I got a dip, so I'll see y'all tomorrow. All right, y'all have a good one. Peace.